But then let's look at the ADC. Is still not done with the presidency yet, particularly the president himself, with respect to the promise of 24/7 electricity to Nigerians and the issue of not allowing estimated billings.
The African Democratic Congress has questioned Tinubu's handling of Nigeria's electricity sector, referencing campaign promises made before the general elections regarding 24-hour electricity and an end to estimated billing. In a statement yesterday by the party's interim national publicity secretary, Balaji Abdullahi, the ADC said that more than 2 years into Tinubu's government, there's been little progress to meeting the commitment made to voters. He said electricity tariffs have increased 240% since Tinubu assumed office and claimed that the national grid has experienced 12 system collapses during the same period and no major policy overhaul or public communication of a recovery plan. Abdullahi further noted that 90 million Nigerians remain without access to electricity.
Well, there are facts, and it appears there are figures also in the statement by the ADC. In this case, it is something that affects Nigerians, and they can feel it. So we cannot say it is shrouded in that which we know as politics again. Yes, when you talk about electricity, particularly with the DCs, and in some states like Abia now, where the southern part of Abia has been ceded to a solely private company, even though you could say that the DCs, in terms of EDC, JEDC, BEDC, and all that, they are private as well, but with a bigger portfolio. You would say that Nigerians indeed do not have electricity. And let's be frank with ourselves. When you come from a community where there is no electricity, or you come from a state where largely you do not have electricity, not to talk about other infrastructure, and then put that side by side the promise by the president, and the fact that he also said estimated billing will be extinguished, just like electricity has been extinguished. You may say the ADC has a good ground for mentioning that. We don't know if it has to take 3 years or the entire 4 years of President Tinubu's, first term, and if he's lucky to go for a second term, that we'll begin to see electricity in SY very dark parts of Nigeria. I come from one. I live in one, even in Abia, so I can talk authoritatively. Anyway, the essence of opposition is not, to castigate in the real sense where there is democracy. Some of those things put governments in power in check, and they look within and begin to do the right thing where needed based on assessment and the needs of the people. So can we say this is also politics? No, because we feel it. What about the tariff? The figure may be right, may be wrong, 240%, that is what the ADC is saying. But indeed, we Nigerians, we know that we're paying so much for not just electricity, but everything. How much do you earn? What can it buy for you? I think these are the questions.